Welcome to the New Jersey PGA Today, a program featuring some of the courses, the professionals, and the championships that make New Jersey golf so special. Brought to you by the New Jersey section of the PGA, this edition features play at the 2005 Rockaway River Charity Clambake, as well as tips to help your game from some of New Jersey's top teaching professionals. All of this and more brought to you in part by your Tri-State Lincoln dealers. Lincoln, travel well. And by DPI, Digital Products Incorporated, and Kyocera Mita.
For the first time, Lincoln Mercury invites you to join the family and pay the same low prices our employees and their families pay. Introducing the Lincoln Mercury Family Plan. Through August 1st, you'll get our discounts on every Lincoln, including the midsize Aviator, best-in-class horsepower, cooled front seats, and Lincoln Luxury for up to 7. Now get the 2005 Lincoln Aviator at this low Lincoln Mercury Family Plan price. No hassles, no gimmicks. From the Lincoln Mercury family to the American family, welcome.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Printers and copiers that put a smile on your face from Kyocera and Digital Products, Inc., serving New York and New Jersey. Kyocera, simple to use, low cost of ownership. Digital Products, expert advice, hands-on service, flexible financing. People-friendly printers and copiers, only from Kyocera and Digital Products, Inc.
The whole world smiles with you.
The New Jersey section of the PGA fulfills a major role in making golf more accessible and more fun for all those who play it in the Garden State. From running championships, to benefiting charities, to supporting its members, to sponsoring junior golf programs, the club professionals who make up the New Jersey PGA section play a big part in making golf a better game. A great example of charities benefiting from a golf event is the annual Rockaway River Charity Clambake. A Pro-Am event modeled after the old Crosby Clambake on the Monterey Peninsula, it features two-man teams of pros and amateurs who compete for best ball, low gross, and low net team honors, while a concurrent stroke play competition goes on among the professionals. The Clambake is a major event for New Jersey's club professionals and evolved from the old Dodge Open begun back in the 1960s. Throughout that time, the Rockaway River Country Club has played host to the event. Mickey Gallagher, president of the New Jersey PGA and head pro at Maplewood Country Club, talks about what the club has meant to the professionals and amateurs.
Rockaway River is, we look forward to coming here every year. This is the epitome of a host facility. Their hospitality is second to none. Not to mention, here we are in the latter part of June, middle of the season, and they open up their doors and give us their golf course and their facility for 3 or 4, possibly 4 days. So, we love it. Our amateurs love it, and as golf professionals, we always love coming here, and we certainly hope the marriage, if you will, lasts for many years to come.
Just as the Clambake has evolved over the years, so too has the Rockaway River Country Club that lies astride its namesake. Today, Rockaway River is as well-conditioned a golf course as you can find, despite the chronic floods the river offers up. Grounds Superintendent John Topakis explains.
It's a pretty unique property. It's pretty much managing 2 different golf courses. The front 9 is, it dries out a lot faster. It has like a real silty, loamy soil, so it drains a lot better than the back 9. But for the most part, the river is probably the biggest obstacle. So far this year we've been lucky. April was real wet, so we flooded in April, but ever since then the river's low. We've been lucky in that aspect. And you look at the river now and you wouldn't believe that it could flood. And then once it floods, you're like, you don't know what hit you. The greens right now are probably 10.5. Hopefully each day they'll get a little faster. And I think the golfers will be challenged. They'll have a good time out there.
They did have a good time. And thanks to the event sponsors, Lincoln and DPI, along with Kyocera Mita, they did a great job for the charities, which this year included the Special Olympics and the ALS Foundation. Of course, one of the most important jobs for New Jersey's PGA professionals is that of teacher. And here now is one of the state's best to help you with your bunker play.
Good morning and welcome to Rockaway River. My name is Greg Baker, head golf professional here, and today's tip is on bunker play. The three main elements to good effective bunker play, first of all is the grip, secondly the setup, and third is the swing. First of all, in the grip, as opposed to having a square blade as you approach a normal shot, I'll open that club face about 30 degrees. And now with alignment and setup, making sure that that club face is pointing towards the target, I'll draw some lines for my alignment. I draw a line from the target through the ball and beyond to get my target line and set my body up about 30 degrees open to that target line, which will accommodate the fact that the club face is open. Now, I position my body to swing across the target line and in line with my body lines. Now that my alignment lines are set, I can work on my swing. Because my body lines are open, I'm going to swing across my body lines. My shoulder turn is the length that I need for the distance required for the shot, allowing my wrist to naturally hinge. The rhythm is slow, the swing is easy, not quick and fast. Hopefully that works for you, and good luck.
In New Jersey professional golf action earlier this year, Frank Esposito Jr. of the Brook Lake Country Club won the New Jersey PGA Head Pro Championship held in April at the Forest Hill Field Club in Bloomfield. And Mark Scharr of Nob Hill Golf Club won the annual Charity Classic event at the Fiddler's Elbow Country Club in late May. 5 of the area's club professionals represented the New Jersey section in the recent National PGA Club Pro Championship at the brutally difficult Ocean Course on Kiowa Island. Ron McDougall of the Hollywood Golf Club, a former national CPC champion, Mike Burke Jr. of Montami, who won last year's Rockaway River Charity Clambake, and Dave Laudine of Howell Park Golf Course, who finished second in the March National Club Championship in Charleston, South Carolina. Chris Datchison, the head professional at the North Jersey Country Club in Wayne, managed to make the 36-hole cut despite awful weather and the legendary difficulty of the Ocean Course. But the best performance was turned in by Mark Yanata, a teaching professional at the David Glenn's Golf Academy in Franklin. Yanata not only made the cut, but managed to finish in 39th position against a field of the best club professionals in the nation. For current results on New Jersey professional golf action and PGA-sponsored Pro-Ams, check out the website for the New Jersey section of the PGA at www.newjersey.pga.com. We'll be back with more from New Jersey Golf Today after these messages.
For the first time, Lincoln Mercury invites you to join the family and pay the same low prices our employees and their families pay. Introducing the Lincoln Mercury Family Plan. Through August 1st, you'll get our discounts on every Lincoln, including the midsize Aviator, best-in-class horsepower, cooled front seats, and Lincoln Luxury for up to 7. Now get the 2005 Lincoln Aviator at this low Lincoln Mercury Family Plan price. No hassles, no gimmicks. From the Lincoln Mercury family to the American family, welcome.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Printers and copiers that put a smile on your face from Kyocera and Digital Products Inc., serving New York and New Jersey. Kyocera, simple to use, low cost of ownership. Digital Products, expert advice, hands-on service, flexible financing. People-friendly printers and copiers only from Kyocera and Digital Products Inc.
The whole world smiles with you.
Here now with this edition's rules tip is Scott Kimming, Executive Director of the New Jersey PGA.
One of our most common rules violations is competitors keeping too many golf clubs in their bag. As you're all aware, each competitor is only allowed 14 golf clubs in their bag before they start play, so we'd encourage each of you to count your clubs. As we see here, we have one of our competitors who is practicing with a separate driver, so they have 15 clubs in their bag. We're going to pull out the 15th club and make sure he begins play with only 14. One of the common mistakes we also see made is competitors thinking that it can be out of play by leaving it in the basket of their golf cart. There is a decision in the rules of golf that says that club is not declared out of play, as the golf cart is part of your equipment. To really take the club out of play, you must leave it with someone at the check-in table or in the pro shop or your locker, but you cannot start play with more than 14 clubs in your golf cart or in your bag.
The big story of the 2005 Clambake, held June 27th through 29th, was written on the second day, when one of New Jersey's strongest professionals went on a birdie binge over 27 holes that not only left the rest of the field in the dust, but matched a course record. Frank Esposito Jr., the head professional at Florham Park's Brook Lake Country Club, was rained out after 9 holes on Monday. He came back Tuesday, finished his first 9 holes with 3 birdies for a 68. He then teed off on his second round, and 4th of July fireworks started early.
I wasn't thinking anything, just went along. You know, I started on 12, and all of a sudden I think I made 4 birdies in the first 5 or 6 holes that I played. Just, you know, they would come in bunches, 3 in a row, you know, and then I'd make a par, then I'd make 2 more in a row. So it was a lot of fun. I haven't done that. I haven't shot 64 in a competitive round like that, but it was fun.
Esposito's 8-under par 64, including 11 birdies in the 27 holes he played on Tuesday, tied a course record that had been set by Manasquan River's Brent Studer, who, coming back from a hand injury and subsequent surgery, was among the leaders chasing Esposito and contending in the Pro-Am with his amateur partner, Chris Housen. Seeing his record tied was not a happy time.
That hurt a little bit. That hurt. I just told him now. I saw him up top and I said, Frank, you know, Chris and I had been talking about my partner, and Chris was going around saying, boy, you know, a lot of good tournaments here over the years. I'm surprised 64 is the course record. You know, it's not a long course. And I said, yeah, but it's tricky. And all that talk about it, sure enough, Frank ties it. At least he didn't beat it. I'll say that.
Yeah, I told him I missed a 3-footer on the last hole. But no, he's a good player. It's a tough, you know, we were talking about this before with this golf course. You know, you think you should come out here and just kill it, and you never do. You know, but the conditions were perfect yesterday. You know, it was a little soft. We usually don't play a little soft. The rough was a little dried out. Golf course was in spectacular shape. I mean, after the rain, we didn't think we were going to be playing, and we played it down, and it was perfect.
Esposito's 12-under performance over the first 36 holes gave him a 7-shot lead with just 18 holes to play. But for the professionals and the Pro-Am teams, there was still much to play for. Among the professionals, the leaderboard was replete with the usual suspects. A former Clambake champion and perennial contender in all the New Jersey PGA majors, Mark Scharr of Nob Hill in Manalapan had just come off his victory in the May Charity Classic and posted 2 subpar rounds of 70 and 69, but still found himself 7 shots back. Among 3 players tied for 3rd at 4 under par were Mike laBrutto, an assistant professional at Rockaway Golf Club, Derek McDonald of Echo Lake Country Club, who always seems to do well and contend at the Rockaway River Clambake, and Brent Studer of Manasquan, who won the Clambake event in 2002. At 2 under par after 36 holes were Rob Corcoran of the Metuchen Golf and Country Club and 2 perennial contenders who battled for the title last year, Chris Datchison of North Jersey Country Club and defending champion Mike Burke Jr. of Montamique Golf Club. While Frank Esposito appeared to have the title locked up, there was clearly a battle shaping up for 2nd place among more than a half dozen of New Jersey's best club professionals. We'll be back with more final round action from the Rockaway River Clambake after these messages.
For the first time, Lincoln Mercury invites you to join the family and pay the same low prices our employees and their families pay. Introducing the Lincoln Mercury Family Plan. Through August 1st, you'll get our discounts on every Lincoln, including the midsize Aviator, best-in-class horsepower, cooled front seats, and Lincoln Luxury for up to 7. Now get the 2005 Lincoln Aviator at this low Lincoln Mercury Family Plan price. No hassles, no gimmicks. From the Lincoln Mercury family to the American family. Welcome.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Printers and copiers that put a smile on your face from Kyocera and Digital Products, Inc., serving New York and New Jersey. Kyocera, simple to use, low cost of ownership. Digital products, expert advice, hands-on service, flexible financing. People-friendly printers and copiers only from Kyocera and Digital Products, Inc.
The whole world smiles with you.
As the final round began in the 2005 Clambake, Frank Esposito knew that with a 7-shot lead, no real heroics were necessary, especially on a course like Rockaway River, where double bogeys lurk everywhere.
I just was out there and I just played exactly the same that I did. You know, obviously I wasn't as aggressive because I had the pins kind of topped, so I wasn't trying to, you know, get cute, but I didn't want to just, you know, go out there and go through the motions and, you know, thinking that it's just going to hand it. You know, so I had to play a little bit aggressive, but, you know, I was just a little more conservative than normal. But they had the pins were in good positions today. They were tough to get to.
His only hiccup of the day came on the par 4 third hole, where his second shot, though well struck, sailed over the green and led to a double bogey. But playing companion Mark Scharr saw him regroup quickly and play near-perfect golf the rest of the way.
He was solid. I didn't think he wouldn't be anything other. I mean, he hit a good shot on the third hole when he made his double. It was a good shot, just came a little, he couldn't believe it went over the green, either could I. So he makes a 6, and then, you know, so you're a little shaky. But after that, I don't think he missed 1 or 2 greens after that I can remember. He was solid, tees and greens, had a lot of good putts that could have went in and didn't. And then he had no problem, really. I didn't think he would do any worse than par, and that's what he did today. So it was for us to have to put some pressure on him, and we couldn't do it. Obviously, he had such a big lead that, you know, somebody to get out and make 4 or 5 birdies early, then it would have changed the game, but it didn't happen.
After 5 picture-perfect pars on the rest of the front 9, Esposito chose the par 4 10th, perhaps the hardest hole on the course, to make his first birdie.
Yeah, that was a good birdie. That was, yeah, you know, I wasn't going to hit any. I hit driver the first 2 days, and I hit it, you know, perfect right in the middle of the fairway, and I just came out of the shot a little bit. And I've been over there before, so I knew what was over there, and if worst comes to worst, chip it out, you make bogey. I mean, it's not the worst thing to make bogey on that hole. You know, coming in, probably the back 9, 10 and 11 of the hole, so I was really trying to just, you know, not do anything stupid on 10 and 11, and I got down there and I had a perfect shot. Had an 8-iron in. I said, well, let's just, you know, hit it to the front of the green, which I did, and then, you know, I wasn't expecting to roll it in, but, you know, the way the week's been going, I wasn't surprised.
Despite a birdie on the par 5 5th hole, Mark Scharr couldn't really get his putter going. While another birdie on the par 4 12th hole got him to 2 under for the day, he couldn't escape the final charge of his nearest challenger for second place in the event. Playing just ahead of Scharr, Mike laBrutto stayed neck and neck with Scharr through most of the round. When he birdied the par 4 15th, he set himself up for a dramatic finish on the 18th hole, one he ascribed to some divine intervention.
18 was a blessing for my grandfather, who actually passed away last week, and we're going to miss him. I'm certainly going to miss him, but he was shining down upon me, and I had a bad tee shot off 18 to kick back into play, and I ended up hitting a 9-iron under the hole about 15 feet, and I knew I had to make it for a chance for second, and it rolled right in the hole, so it was great.
Meanwhile, Mark Scharr was catching a bad break when his drive on the 17th hole found an awkward, almost impossible lie in the fairway bunker.
I got a bad break too. I mean, I never worry about hitting it in that bunker. You set up on that tee and it's like that bunker stares you in the face, but it's not a bad bunker. If you hit it in it, it's wedge and you don't worry about it. And it just went right in the corner, right under the lip. I still had an opportunity to make a 4 though. I just didn't do it. That's the best way I can say anything. I just didn't do it, unfortunately.
On the other hand, Frank Esposito did get it done, cruising to a 5-shot margin of victory to capture his first ever Rockaway River Charity Clambake title to add to his 1994 Healthcare Classic win, his New Jersey State Open title in 1999, and his New Jersey PGA Championship in 2003. A career slam in New Jersey majors.
You know, I've been coming here probably, I think, 10 years now, and yeah, it's always good to win. But, you know, coming here, and I've been close a few times, but, you know, the way I did it, it was pretty neat, you know, seven-shot lead coming down. You know, that was fun.
The Clambake was fun for a lot of people. 3 days of playing with a professional for the amateurs, and a chance to play for the $55,000 total purse. New Jersey PGA President Mickey Gallagher put it in perspective.
This is a special event for them. Here's an opportunity to play 54 holes with their golf professional, and again, it's just a great time. This event, without a doubt, is the most fun event of the year. I mean, both for the golf professional as well as for the amateur. So, and like I said, it's an event that we know we're going to do our very best to keep going, and certainly here at Rockaway River for many years to come.
In team competition, Brent Studer and his amateur partner Chris Housen from the Manasquan River Country Club won the low gross team title. Studer admits, with Esposito's lead, his attention shifted to the Pro-Am competition.
That's what the focus was today. Because at that point, there was no way to win the tournament. And, you know, I would love to have finished second, don't get me wrong. But at that point, I was more worried about Chris playing well and, you know, helping the team and all that kind of stuff. And Chris played extremely well. I mean, he made 4 birdies today. And we were just excited to win the team event.
In the net team competition, pro Jeffrey Maines and amateur Rich Corvalin from Glen Ridge Country Club took top honors by a one-shot margin over Frank Esposito and Ron Del Moro of Brooklake. But Esposito's runaway win among the professionals came as no surprise to anyone.
Well, as much as I hate to admit it, I think we all were playing for second, and I think I won second place. I mean, a lot of great players are out there battling for second, but you know, he's too good of a player, too good of a golf swing to let that lead go. So, you know, power to him. He played great.
Frank Esposito's swing is so efficient, in part due to his great body movement through the ball. Here now to help you with your mechanics is another top New Jersey teaching professional.
Hi, my name is Todd Hojanacki. I'm the head golf professional at Rockaway Golf Club in Mendham, New Jersey. And what I'd like to do today is talk to you a little bit about how the lower body and the hips play a role in producing power. One of the most common things that I hear on the lesson tee is, hey pro, what can I do to hit the ball further? What can I do to get a little bit more power into my game? And I said, okay, let me watch you hit a couple shots, and I watched them hit a couple shots, and ultimately